What's up, guys? It's your boy Go to the Whip, and I'm just going to recap some Zap Lalo attacks that I did in a 5v5 war that we did. Currently in my old crew with my guys, my friends, and we really don't have many people. We're hoping to recruit and build something good or join a crew and get in the Champs 1 and esports and all that good fun stuff. But in the meantime, doing some videos and just recapping some attacks from the wars. Um, right now, since we joined, we are on a 3-win streak. Didn't really do any videos previously because there weren't really any solid attacks in my opinion, and we might have got lucky to win, but a win's a win. Um, this crew is actually a Champions 2 crew, but they end up having a guy not attack and leave on them, which I don't want to win by like that, but I can't control that, and it sucks that it happened for the other crew. So I just want to go over some Zap Lalo attacks. I did a 7 zap, 1 quake, I guess it is that 8 zaps or 8 spells, and a 10 spell, 10 zap, 2 quake 1. Um, I end up hitting the top 2 and 3 trip on them. So I just wanted to get in a little bit of detail on what my thought process was. So when I looked at this base, I thought there was a lot of value in the zaps with the clan castle, the wizard tower, and the air defense. I thought that was a lot of value. And then the eagle, the queen are right there. I mean, that's you couldn't ask for better funneling and pathing for a Lalo if you were able to take all that down. So my game plan was to start a Yeti over here, start a Yeti over there, and King Ice this away, Queen, Royal Champ this way, and then Headhunters behind everything to take those out. And then I wanted the Lalo this way. I knew that I would have to freeze this early and throw early haste down. And I brought a blimp in to send the blimp this way with some sneaky goblins and a couple loons and a dragon. I knew that the only really that once I got the wizard tower down and the scatter, the only thing that could actually pretty much hurt me in this attack was the multi. I mean, the expos are ground, so that was a huge plus. It might have been reason why I actually pulled this triple off. Um, but yeah, let's just take a quick look. I get everything I said I was going to zap with, and lately I've been pretty, in Legend League's been pretty bad with my zap spells. I don't know what's going on, but I've been doing the mass witch in Legends and just missing or trying to get too much and missing a lot. But should have probably waited a little bit longer on the ice golem because the only thing that locked on was the archer tower. I expected the queen to lock on the king, and I got lucky by using a freeze there because I really needed to take this eagle down, and she ends up doing that. I wanted the queen to go right side and help take out the queen and all that and get a lot more value, but you know, still. End up using a warden ability and not getting all the loons in there. The lava end up pulling the tornado trap, which was huge. Sneaky goblin to take the town hall down. Bomb explodes. Takes a couple of my loons out. But the only thing is a lot of single targets, and I'm going to have enough to push through and triple this base. The way the loons went in the pathing, it might have been really, really bad for me if the expos were air. This person might want to change his base for that reasoning. But if you give it to me, I'm going to exploit it, and that's his fault, not mine. Alright, so, and then next one I want to point out is number 2. And the reason why I want to point out number 2 is because I end up using 10 zaps. And the reason why I end up using 10 zap is because there's too much value over here. You got all this that needs to be taken down for, is that Lalo? For Lalo? The heroes, the scatters, the air defense, the clan castle, the town hall, hits all in one compartment. So I thought, if I can get all that down with the zaps and then use my heroes to take down his heroes and the town hall, then all I have to worry about is just passing my loons right. And so I was deciding what to do with the Royal Champion, and I see that the lot of splash damage is here. My first thought was to send the Royal Champion this way, but to keep the loons going this way. But I was like, well, I'm only really taking down the archer towers, and the double cannon and the cannons are really just going to eat up my Royal Champion. If I throw her in here, the only thing that could possibly lock onto is maybe the cannon or maybe the expo, but I believe the expo would be targeting my loons. So I thought just taking all that down as quick as possible with the Royal Champ and some loons would be the best possible strategy. I wanted my lalo to keep going like this, so I knew that this corner was going to be a little problem, and I was trying to decide what to do best with my stone slammer. So I figured if I send some loons this way and some loons this way, and then I threw the stone slammer this way, I won't have to worry about that single locking onto my stone slammer. I want to get the most value possible out of it. So if I threw enough loons, the archer's towers and the inferno would be busy hitting that, and I would get the most value out of my stone slammer. And I knew I only have one spell left, which was a freeze. And after everything, I decided to hold on to it and wait for the perfect moment to use it. And I just decided that I was going to just play that by ear as I push through the base. So Let's take a look. Got all the value I wanted out of my spells. End up using, I love sneaky goblins for funneling for to make sure the elixir maker goes down with 3 spaces is huge for me. But I'm glad I bought 2 and not just 1, because that big bomb could have slightly. I mean, it wouldn't have probably been a big deal because my king would have locked onto the heroes anyway. But I just want to make sure. Um, I was going to hit the queen's ability right here and take it down quicker, but since it was frozen, I thought maybe I could get it down quick and be able to use that queen's ability in a better part of the base, and that just didn't work out. End up using it on his own, and then the big bomb ended up taking the queen out, so I didn't get much value out of the queen as I wanted. I mean, I got huge value, but not as much as I could have. So anyway, the Expo ends up locking onto my royal champion, and I was about to use my freeze to try to keep the royal champion of those loons alive, but I see how many I have grouped together and the pathing that they're going to take, and I'm just hoping that I have enough push to where I can just use that freeze in that compartment when the Stone Slammer gets over there. My only concern right now was time. I'm literally having 48 seconds left in the attack. Didn't save any minions for that back corner is why I was pushing for time, which is a no-no. I'm glad the loons broke off right there. Saved me a little bit of seconds. Actually, a lot of seconds. It's probably why I 3-starred. I'm definitely running out of time. Should have saved a loon or a minion or something and cleaned up that corner. I literally beat the buzzer with 1 second left. I really thought I was running out of time. Ended up getting it. So yeah, I just wanted to go over some Zeb Lalo. The 10 Zeb Lalo I've been using. I'm 4 for 4 with triple bases that give you the heroes and the town hall outside and being able to zap the scatters and get in a good path. I don't have those videos for you, but I don't know. Don't be scared. I know it's a little scary when you got 3/4 of the base left and you only have 1 spell, but you know, when you take all the main artillery down, that's the objective. So I'll see you on the next video, and